Shema, Yasser Allah, Yahweh, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad, Shema, Yasser Allah, Yahweh, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad, Yah, Shema, Yasser Allah, Yahweh, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad. All right, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakha Kudash. I want to give double honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone Ruel. Peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. Shemai Yasher Allah Yahweh, Allahayah Nawa Yahweh Achad. Shemai means here, Yasher Allah Yahweh. All right. Allahayah Nawa, our power, Yahweh, the Most High, Achad. Hear, O Israel, Yahweh, our power is one. All right. All right. What I want to go into today is a live stream entitled "Can These Bones Live?" All right. Can these bones live, man? You know, I think about so-called black culture. All right. Hispanic culture. All right. And when you see the Most High's people immersed into black culture, immersed into so-called Hispanic culture. All right. Native American culture, and you couple that with the absence of our true history that we did not learn in the school systems, all right, it creates this perception that we can't be actual Israelites. We can't be the chosen people. Nigger culture is a stumbling block from us seeing ourselves how the Most High wanted us to be. You know, seeing ourselves in the light of being Israelites. You see? All right, so the topic comes from Ezekiel 37, where the Most High asks Ezekiel, all right, can these bones live? All right, because the Ezekiel saw the state of our people, all right, in America. When I say our people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. He saw Jake in gangs, Jake in prison. He saw the nigger woman niggering, all right. He saw uh, Northern Kingdom Cleveland to idols. He saw Jakes in these prison gangs. He saw this lower estate, these inner city prisons that most Jakes are living inside of. All right, and the most I asking these bones live. You know, like I said, black culture, street culture, urban culture, it's a stumbling block from us and the Most High. All right, it separates us from the Most High and it creates this illusion that not only are we not the Most High's people, but we're not anybody. We're the worst on earth because we've been given a culture. All right, we're wearing clothing that's not the clothing that the Most High has for us to wear, and the clothing is the culture. We enclose ourselves with a culture that's not for us. The worst thing that has happened to our people since slavery was America, was westernization. All right, and this is something that's always consuming my mind is the culture of our people, man. All right, whether it's feminism, street culture, Roman Catholicism, those three alone, the crack epidemic, gang culture, rap culture, all right, that alone, man, all right, we're ruined. As it says in Hosea 4 and 6, our people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, all right? And what is that knowledge? It's the clothing of the law, statutes, and commandments that civilizes our people and connects us back with our power, man. We're a powerless people. What does it mean when I say, what I mean when I say we're a powerless people? There's the absence of the Most High in our nation, all right? That's what a fool is. A fool is someone who doesn't believe in Yahweh Bashim Shai. All right, that's what the meaning of a fool is. Also, one of the synonyms with a fool is somebody who's abandoned, like an abandoned house. All right, so our nation is like a house without the Most High living in it. So now we're just abandoned, going off our natural devices. All right, which are contrary to the laws, because in Colossians it refers to the laws as something that's contrary to our nature. So we've been seduced into living a philosophy, all right? It's contrary to the Most High, but it enables us to live off our natural devices, which will also be called your flesh, all right? And it's horrible, all right? We have a culture that allows you to live off your flesh, man. You see? So that's what Satanism is, and that's what uh, liberation movement was about. That's what the different movements in the 60s, they basically opened up our people to a world of Satanism. And look what that has manifested to. It has manifested in this full-blown uh, death culture, all right? The average woman is a lesbian, promiscuous. The average Jake is an animal. You know, even if he's corporate and blue collar, you know, he probably messing with somebody else's woman, all right? And that's average. Average Jake is an adulterer, all right? Thief. A lot of Jakes is, you know, full of malice. We have a malice culture. We have a killing culture. So the Most High asked Ezekiel, can these bones live? All right? And 1/3 of the bones will live, but the other 2/3, they have to be destroyed, man. All right? There's going to be a great reset. There's going to be a great reset with our people, man. All right? And it's going to start with the time of Jacob's trouble. But the time of Jacob's trouble is going to come as a result of them abhorring the laws that was presented to them by the prophets. All right? Starting with Elder Abba Bivens, 1969. All right? Which was really the end of our captivity from 1619 to 1969. Because Jim Crow ended, 1968. So 1969 marked the end of our captivity. With the end of our captivity, it was vastly known. It became known in the open public who we were. Because prior to that, you basically had Israelite temples. Prior to that, you basically had Israelite temples. Okay? All right, so it became first published and known in the streets in America starting around 1969, which is a very spiritual year. All right, like I said, that marked the end of our captivity and the beginning of those bones coming together. All right? Goes right into Revelation, the 11th chapter. All right? Those dead bodies. All right? Which is one of my favorite connection that creates the prophecy of us waking up in America. Ezekiel 37, Revelation, the 11th chapter. All right? Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. It's probably one of my favorite breakdowns. All right? And it goes into what we got going on now. The whole house of Israel waking up. All right? So, but going back to the point, when you look at our people and you look at the state they're in, you look at the condition they're in, you look at their behaviors, all right? It's the same lifestyle that, you know, of the same lifestyle that brought us in America, that brought us in captivity. Because whom the Lord loveth, he chastened it, and scourged every son whom he received. So this captivity was a form of chastening. All right, but the point is, all right, when you look at the conditions of our people, it's hard to believe that we were the people that were the celebrities on earth. We were the Most High chosen people on earth. It's hard to believe that, you know? It's hard to believe we're the people. When we've been in prison and institutionalized in these prisons so long, these systems, all right, that it's hard to believe that we were never not prisoners, that we were ever not prisoners, that we was more than just inmates in this global prison. But with that, I hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Once again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh by Shema Shai, by Shema Hakodash, the honor to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone Ruel. Peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. Abba Baal, Kamashallah, Shalom.